Well, that was about 2.5 years ago. We were translating for a team that came down to work with a university ministry that I was part with.
And I came down for 3 months to work with that ministry. And then another team came down, and we were both translators for that team.
So then we would only get to sit together during lunches or dinner time because we'd always be splitting up, but we just kind of fell in love. Well, about 4 years ago, my parents moved to a farm close to Finlandia, and I just kind of saw the need for somebody working with the kids because I'd be always watching the kids doing nothing in the streets and just falling into these bad things like drinking or drugs. So I felt the calling from God.
And I came here basically because of Eyson.
Yeah.
That's all. I think our main passion is just to show the love of Christ with everyone that we come in contact with. Our goal daily is to just create new relationships with people and maintain the ones that we have. And because through those relationships is when we're able to show through actions, through the actual friendship and things like that, the love of Christ, instead of, being so upfront about it. We like to do it with our actions because it speaks more to a person and it's way more personalized and personal.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love just to share with the kids, and it's probably something that we wouldn't be able to do if we had another kind of job. So hanging out with these people that we would never hang out with if we had another kind of job, and just spend time with them and create these relationships.
Well, we dream kind of big. We would love to be able to do this same thing as long as we can maintain the first one that we have here in Finlandia.
Yeah.
We would love to take this to other villages. We have lots of places on our hearts that God has shared with us, whether it be countries or cities in Colombia or different countries around the world. We have lots of different places on our hearts that we would love to take this exact ministry to, because we can see that we've gotten to know lots of awesome people and we've really gotten to be able to share His love with them. So our big dream would be able to definitely go and do this in other places. Here in Finlandia, I think our vision would be to be able to keep this going and grow up some of the youth and the children as they grow older to be able to maybe maintain parts of the program themselves. And the idea is always to bring people in country. Buenas noches. In country to be able to take over. That's pretty much the idea always.
Yeah.
So
I also dream about ministry place being in its own property and being self-sufficient, and also dream about seeing these youth taking over and being able to keep doing what we started.
we try not to plan too far ahead because we know that God, even from last year to this year, has taken us to a whole different place that we never imagined we would be at. Really, we are just open to what God has. So if it's staying in Colombia forever, it's staying in Finlandia forever. If it's going to India, to Europe, wherever He wants to take us, we're open.
Personally, I would say wisdom, because it's something that we always need, and being like able to hear God's voice, because sometimes as missionaries we feel like we want to do a lot, but sometimes God is telling us to do the complete opposite, or focus on a few things. So that's one thing that personally. And
perseverance.
And
I mean, just prayers. I mean, just pray for the kids here. Pray for our hearts. We don't have many people around us. We don't have a huge community around us that can really pour into us, but our supporters in the States, are the ones that we really believe that their prayers and their encouragement is what gets us through. Obviously, God. We know that God has placed them in our paths to to be able to encourage us even from afar. So just prayers. Definitely, if they want, they can always come. We're looking for teams.
Yeah.
We love to have teams come since it's just the two of us. If someone prays about bringing a trip or coming as an intern, whatever, we would love to have more hands to work with, because that's a huge need that we're going to be praying about, to get more teams and more people to come and help us, especially next year. Amazing. The first team we had was a month ago. We've had individuals come, since last year, a few here and there. But our first team, we were able to do a VBS. With a team like that for a week, we're able to do something a little more detailed, like a different ministry that we wouldn't be able to do, because we had 13 people and they were all able to bring their talents and gifts to create this VBS, and we had like 50 kids come. So that was amazing. And us by ourselves couldn't do that, because the more the merrier.
Right.
With the World Race, we've loved it so much because you guys have helped us with daily ministry, which is what we do every single week, and it's just the two of us. As we said, we're able to go to more farm schools now. We're able to go twice a week, as to before when it's just us, only once a week. With the World Race, it opens up more doors with other individuals in the village, because you have more people going around. The team has been amazing at creating relationships with people in the park or in cafes or anything, and we've actually gotten a lot of new youth and kids to come during that, and so that's really awesome, because it just opens doors. More people opens more doors, and
and every one of the team offers something different, like different talents and gifts, and it's been amazing to see how all of those things come together to
create something amazing.
Share Christ's love.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have a website, and we have a Facebook page that we post. The website has more general information, and our Facebook page, we post a couple times a week.
Awesome. Any last words?
Thanks for watching. Please pray for us. Pray for the World Race team as they head to another country, and they have 10 more months out here doing this kind of stuff. And
thanks for watching.